Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, my beautiful souls. This is Catherine Hidalgo, your friendly intuitive catalyst conduit, here to do the weekly Shamanic Tarot reading. As much as I tried last night to do the reading on the day of, not last night, but yesterday, to do the reading on the day of the lunar eclipse, it didn't work. And now suddenly I'm feeling very upset, very teary. I'm just really, but it couldn't be done, and I did not want to keep the cards that I selected. The first card was about new beginnings, and so on. So let's see what the drawing will be today for the reading, because I couldn't keep it. In addition to which, it doesn't seem very propitious, because now suddenly it's quite noisy, which again is starting to make me. And the denizens of the deep are out, unfortunately. Attracting attention to themselves. It's very early morning here. Curfew and COVID lockdown. I don't know what's happening and why all the traffic. Well, they probably need to get to where they need to be before the I'm talking until the noise passes, actually, instead of stopping the video and again. But yes, I was saying, I suspect all the sudden traffic is due to the fact that they have to go about their business and then be back in before the curfew begins. So let me tell my one viewer immediately, hi, whoever you are. I'm not doing any readings at all. This is just to do the weekly reading. You can, however, once I post this, check out a link that I have up top in the title. Hello, my dear. Oh, you're in Australia. Oh my goodness. Okay, Raylene Steele. I'm going to do the reading. As I said, I don't normally do readings here anymore, personal readings. So I'm just going to do the reading. But you can, Raylene, check out the link in the video title after I post it. There's a special offer in it, which you may be interested in. It's I'm appearing on the Other World podcast with two of your compatriots, Denny Reno and Fiona Weatherhead. Okay, now I'm gonna do the reading, honey bunny, before the noise gets worse outside here. I'm not in my usual place. Okay, enough of the talking. But tell me, how do you feel, Raylene, about when I say how do you feel, how are you feeling with all the energies from that super moon, that last super moon, and this lunar eclipse? All right. Okay, now let's do this. What do we need to know today and for the rest of the week? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know about feeling in that washing machine. It's everything was being stirred up. Everything was being stirred up. But the reason really for the stirring up, basically, and feeling as if you're in a washing machine is because all of the things that were being brought up was simply for us to pay attention to them, deal with them, and release them. That was the purpose. because you do not want to have to carry that with you for the rest of the year, which is what is going to happen if you don't deal with them now. That's what all these energies are about. The planets and their alignments are also pushing that message. So girl, basically we got to deal with our shit and deal with it like pronto, because it is also, once we deal with them, you see, it's also making space for the new to come in. And that's important, because we don't want to keep living in this stirred up in these stirred up energies, which really are stirring up shadows and things that do not make us happy. Because the word that came to mind is negative things. But are they really negative? They are painful, yes. But once you embrace it and you deal with it, then they dissipate. We can classify them and we can put them to bed. And basically that's it. They don't stay and they don't stick anymore, because the issue is that they are also sticky, right? And they are staying with us, and they are causing a lot of frustration, depression, anger, etc. And we do not want to keep those things. Okay, so what do we need to know for our highest good following this lunar eclipse? All right, definitely not a card that I got yesterday, but that is probably pertaining to me. So if it's pertaining to me, it's pertaining to others as well. So what else? Okay. And what else? Really nice. Suspect one of these readings is part of this reading is going to pertain to you. All right. Okay, so we got our messages. It's a shame I couldn't do the reading last night, because every day is different. Things change all the time. Because we change all the time. So I got 3 cards saying what do we need to know today following the lunar eclipse. The first card is 5 of Wind. This is, notice the drawing, notice the painting, notice the open mouth. It's speaking, it's getting red in the face, speaking and not being heard. And because you're not being heard, you are red in the face, but you're also letting off a lot of hot air, which is causing steam, and steam is causing gray clouds to rise. It's also about feeling frustrated, tension, perhaps some depression. I would say in my case, so and it would be the same for us, it would be similar for others. It really is the frustration. It's trying to get along with others in a more harmonious way. But when you are not being heard, it can be very frustrating. When things are still following the same old pattern, and nothing that you say is helping, it's tough. When you are being triggered, it's also tough. And basically, oh gosh, my face looks very puffy first thing in the morning. And basically, this is saying, basically let it go. You got to let it go. Find more harmonious ways of dealing with these people who trigger you, who depress you, things that make you feel frustrated as if you are not making any progress at all. It's time to release the automatic knee-jerk reactions. Basically, it's time to release the way you normally deal with an individual and pause before you speak with that particular individual or individuals, because it makes absolutely no sense otherwise. Notice the yellow. Let me move this. There's a lot of yellow, orange on the bottom of around the bottom of the card. That's the flames. Those are the flames, the heat from the interaction with particular individual. I know in my case it's with a particular individual. And part of the emotion is still there. I set my intention, which is what we needed to do yesterday with the new moon. I set my intention to release and let go. For me in particular, letting go is tough. However, I intend to do just that and deal with my frustration and thoughts, the negative thoughts, because even though I am not saying or speaking the negative thought, of course, because everything is energy, I am emanating that negative energy. So that is something that we all need to deal with. The next card is Five of Fire. Five of Fire is all about change, and it's all about passion. Five is about change. The fire is about passion. The fire is also about grounding. Notice the red in the card. It's all about grounding and saying ground yourself. Don't let yourself go off on a tangent. Don't let yourself become distracted. It's all about speaking. It's all about speech. Notice the purple curve, but it's all about speaking from your inner wisdom. It's all about speaking what you know. It's all about speaking truth. That's what that purple line is all about. It's all about your intuition. It's all tapping into your inner wisdom and speaking from there. This card, Five of Fire, speaks about competition, tension, and inner conflict, which are interfering with your goals and objectives. You need to breathe and be open to new ideas by listening. In this particular case, you need to stand your ground. The aqua colors, which are in the family of blue, are all speaking to communication. So focus on communicating as clearly as possible. If you cannot, and when you cannot communicate as you would like, leave it alone and go back. Yes, these pests, but I'm not going to give them any energy at all. It's too irritating. It's too irritating. Next thing is, what else do I need to say about this card? Yeah, I never noticed before. There's also a beautiful purple line up here. So basically, you are, I don't want to say overshone, covered. You are covered by your intuition. That's it. And this is the way. Oh, fantastic, really. And I like that. Okay. That's great to know. That's great to know. That's great. So basically, you are covered by your intuition, as I was saying. And we need to heed it. We need to listen to it. We need to go with it. Okay? And there's a lot of fire on this card. There's a lot of fire on this card. All right? It's heating you up top and bottom. And that's just our inner passion. That's your inner passion. That's my inner passion. And regardless of the challenges that you are facing. Don't let anyone drool on you or bite into you and take away and suck up your energy, because there are definitely energy vampires out there, and they serve no one any good except themselves. The final card to the question for this week is a beauty. It's Wind Horse. And it is truly, truly magnificent. Notice all of those rainbow colors. The horse is, I always say, is big medicine. My very, very first spirit animal and my totem animal is a white stallion. I mean, Snow White. Samuel is his name. He's magnificent. And ride that horse. Ride that horse of ambition and passion for all your worth. Stop for no one. Yeah, ambition, opinionated and full of life. Oh gosh, wow, really? That's wonderful, that's wonderful. Interesting, interesting. Interesting the way that we are clicking, and we are, the way we are, something is in sync here with you, the only person who is on here right now, because this card is so beautiful. Again, it is intuition that is, look at that. It is intuition that is leading the way. All right. In fact, the thought that came is intuition that is leading the charge. And Raylene, there is a message for you from Dragon, because I channel dragons. So stay on. I am going to give it to you in a second once I do this reading, okay? This is about one who is determined to win. Be mindful of others that you charge ahead in your colorful blaze. And basically what that means is, what are you prepared to release in order to get what you want? What are you prepared to do in order to embrace who you are and what you want in this moment and time? What risk are you prepared to take, basically, to, as you charge ahead? What are you going to, who are you going to let go? What are you going to let go? The yellows in this card are amazing, and the yellow is the color of the third chakra. Of course, it's also my favorite shade of yellow, this particular yellow. And listen to your gut. Again, it's all about instinct. It's all about intuition. I love this card. The pinks, the oranges are all about the second chakra, the sacral chakra, of course. The pinks concern the higher heart. Yeah, I'll be very interested to hear what Dragon has to tell you, my dear. There is no coincidence that you are on. I tried doing this reading last night, and yesterday afternoon it didn't work. There was so much noise around then. I tried it earlier this morning and it didn't work. And look, now you're on and everything is working. Okay, so we really and truly have to trust in what is happening with us right now. All right, so Raylene, my dear Dragon, Dragon has a message for you, because they keep saying that they wish to speak. So let's see what Dragon has to tell you. Okay, honey bunny? Raylene, my beautiful one, our beautiful one, you are a treasure untold. Many do not understand you. As you say in your parlance, many don't get you and where you are going, what you are about, who you are. You feel that others do not see you. and do not appreciate you. But this you must understand. This is a passage. You are in the right place. You are in the right time. You came here for a purpose, and that purpose you intend to achieve. Consequently, move forward, go forward. Any advice, wisdom that you wish to receive, call on us. Just sit in calm, in quiet, and say dragon, and we will be there in your presence to respond to all that you wish to know. Perhaps it may be too much, and there are some things perhaps that you do not wish to know right now, or you may be unable to absorb. That is of no matter. You will simply put it in the back of your mind until you are ready. However, we can also assist you with difficult messages that you find it difficult to assimilate. This is not a problem. This is why we are here. This is the purpose of our speaker, to transmit messages on our behalf. Yes, this precious one, our treasure, she is our speaker, and she is here for this purpose. So, young Raylene, your name is not a coincidence. Steel. Steel is what you are made of. Tempered steel, running right through your center and grounding you in all that is. You must take heart that you are on the right path. Tell us now, is there a question that you wish to ask? We shall respond. Focus on that question. Focus on that question. Focus on that question, and then let us know. You do not have to type it if you do not wish. You can simply think it, and we shall respond. Go ahead. We await your request. Be clear. Right now, things are perhaps a little difficult for you. Is my purpose personal or to help others? You wish to know if your purpose is selfish or global and universal. It is both, my dear. Every human being on this planet has a purpose, and whatever they set their mind on is for the highest good of all concerned, even though sometimes their results don't indicate that. Everything is a stepping stone. Everything has a purpose, and when you achieve that purpose, you go on to other things. And therefore, we say, worry not. You must achieve what you must achieve in order to feel good about yourself, to manifest what you desire. Because everything is in stages, what happens is this. When you open yourself to one thing and you achieve it, even if when you are not satisfied, that is simply a means of opening yourself up to more, to larger, to deeper, to more profound. Your human population continually misunderstand this. It matters not if you do not complete a task. What matters is that you begin. When you do not complete it, because you are children, yes, you are children to us. When you do not complete it, it does not matter, because something has opened within you. You have begun something and something else attracted you. You go that way. Many parents criticize their children for this, not understanding that they were precisely exactly the same. So, worry not, my dear. You are on track. Whatever information that you receive or that you desire, as we say, ask. and it will be answered. The great sage that you know, that you call Yeshua, he has said this to you. He has told this to all of you. Yes, we know the cult, and we consider it a cult that has grown up around him. It matters not. Again, everyone and everything has a purpose, and there is a time and place for everything. Is there anything else you wish to ask or know, Raylene? Let us know now before we depart, because this one, she has other tasks that she must perform. Is there anything else you wish to ask us? All right, excellent. No. Okay, all right, that is all is well. You need to know this as well, young Raylene. All is well. Stand your ground. Do not allow anyone to distract you from your purpose. All you need do now is sit, focus, dive in, dig deep, open yourself up to all the information that is available to you right now. And as you begin one, the rest is going to start falling into place. Synchronicity. That will be your confirmation. Keep asking for guidance. The guidance you will receive. Namaste. All right, Raylene, so that was the message, and you were very fortunate, my dear. Although dragons are very verbose, so they do love talking. But that one surprised me. I bet it surprised you too. Okay, Raylene. So check out the offer with dragons in the link above, and because it's all about me. And also, you all can find me as always on facebook.com/intuitive catalyst conduit, no spaces, for beautiful, phenomenal shamanic tarot readings, soul journeyings. On that note, I'm going to say you're very welcome, Raylene, and blessings to everyone. Ciao.